welcome or welcome back to my channel, Maline's Corner. I am Maline. This is my corner of the internet where I love to make pick a card readings for those that are drawn to that thing. And you are. I'm so glad to have you here. Greetings from Norway. Oh, the angel fell. Okay, I'm keeping it real on this channel, so I'm not editing that out. Okay. So today we have the topic of your next 2 years, well, 2 years from now. So I tuned into your energy 2 years from now, and obviously you're not there yet. Some of the things that I'm saying today could be something that you don't feel or don't agree with, and you can always choose another pile if you feel that it's not your energy. But you can also adjust your actions accordingly. This is just a current energy thing, and it can always be changed. You're the boss, right? For those of you that are returning to my channel and looking for my daily readings, I am uploading dailies as short readings this week, and I think I might continue doing that. So go to the short section on my profile to find those. Okay, I'm a bit shorter on time this week, so I am making this for you, and hopefully I will make another pick a card later this week. But for now, let's tune into pile number 1 with this beautiful little seashell. If you can focus on it, yes, I love that. Pile number 2 is some good old sage, and pile 3 is a key. Okay, so take your time to choose the pile that feels right to you. You can also check the description box on the timestamps for any number synchronicities, anything that feels right for you. So without further ado, let's begin. Hi there, pile number 1. So if you chose this beautiful seashell, this is going to be your reading. The topic is 2 years from now. As I said in the introduction, these energies are generals. If you would like to book a reading that pertains to your individual energy specifically, you could book a reading with me or someone else. But these are general energies, a general direction that you're walking on and what you are on the verge of manifesting if you follow your current path. Okay? If you're looking for my daily readings, I upload them as shorts, so you can also take a look at that. So what is pile number 1's energy 2 years from now? Oh, wow. What a card to start your reading. You have a victory, and there are 2 of these cards. So let's see. I'll put one here. And you also have storm warning reversed. And for those of you that are familiar with these cards or have been in contact with them before, when this card is in reverse, it talks about a storm that will not pass you by. This is a lucky strike. You are escaping some sort of upheaval, or in combination with the victory card, I feel that it's a quite straightforward message that if you've been through a few storms with someone or regarding something, some kind of resistance or just a feeling that things are not going the way you hoped, or there is a lot of obstacles. I'm just going to move this a little bit out of the way so that we can fit all the cards. Your victory is here, and I think you can feel that you're entering a time in your life where things are going your way. And if you're not yet feeling it, I think this will come. You might be 28 or 38. Might be born in October, 1st of October, 10th of October, February or August as well is coming through. Maybe someone you're dealing with are born in any of those months. I also feel here with this combination that when she's closing her eyes, imagining things. So it's very crucial that you are not imagining the worst, pile number 1. It's very human of you to do so and to be fearful of what is to come, but you are heavily protected. That is what's coming through very strongly, and you will be given signs so that you can avoid danger. You know, things happen. It could be as easy as like there is a delay one morning, and then an hour later there was a car crash or something, an accident, and you weren't there. So you know that you're being protected. Follow that gut feeling, and you know, go with the flow here when it comes to things, so that you are avoiding not necessarily danger, but just you're imagining that, oh, things are probably not going to go my way because it hasn't up until now, but I sense a victory and great success for you, pile number 1. So let's get some more information. So you have the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome. What? The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe will truly get to work. I mean, yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Look how she's closing her eyes. This could also be meditation, and I wanted to say that. So finding that peace within, finding that inner calm, and surrendering that specific outcome, and even the worst case scenario. So like, oh, I am acknowledging that because of my past experiences, I am now imagining the worst. How human of me. I am letting go of that. I'm surrendering that, and I'm surrendering to the best possible outcome for everybody involved. And I'm not clinging to a specific outcome either, and I'm allowing everything to be even better than what I could have planned, right? So this is a pile of heavy manifestation. You've been through the ringer, and this is not something I usually say, but you've been through a lot. I sense a lot of battles. Could be even a court case battle or custody battle or something. And I heavily sense a victory here. But I do feel that it's going to be a victory for everyone involved, right? Okay, so let's move on. I will end with this card because this is a very beautiful message on the back. So stay tuned for that. Let's move on to the Oracle of the 7 Energies, and you have close encounters. Now we're starting to have number synchronicity. You have number 10 here with the storm warning, and the 10 here with the close encounters. What a beautiful card. I am sensing a lot of love with this card, and I want to admit that I have looked at your cards and I know that there is a clear theme of love. So let's just put the cards on the table, because you have the love card as well. And I feel that whatever you're going through here could be with an ex, and this could be a present past energy. I think this card actually came through first, and then I shuffled for another. It's now in the past, the hardships, the difficulty, the demanding people. It's now in the past for you, and it would make more sense if we put it like that, actually, because she's turning now her back to that energy, and she's allowing for the best possible outcome. And once you're doing that, I feel within these 2 years, you're going to meet someone. And this might be very unexpected. I think some of you have a heavy focus on your career right now, or just building your life, rebuilding, you're reimagining yourself in a way or another. Maybe you're building a new career, or you're just busy doing what you've always been doing at work or at home. I mean, busy. I'm hearing busy. Or you might be more busy. But love is coming in here. And you're not seeing it yet. She's having her back to us here. But this feels to me like a very deep kind of love. Someone coming in that you're not yet seeing. Because it's outside of your current reality for most of you. So if you are in a relationship, obviously, I see a closer tie here. And this person helping you to have some victory in your life. So take what resonates for your specific situation. This is a connection, though, that demands of you and asks of you to be vulnerable and authentic. It's all about lowering your shields and also getting out of that prison-like state of maybe saying, well, I will stay single forever because of my past hurts. I am sure that my ex will act up if I have a new person. I mean, all kinds of scenarios are coming up here that will not resonate for all of you, but it would definitely resonate for some of you. I think this person will come in with a lot of like, this person is an all-round good human being. I am hearing that they are sensitive and sensible, very reasonable, hardworking. This is someone that are almost too good to be true. And probably not someone that you would go for. This is someone that opens the door for you, that are sweet. And a part of you is like, this is too sweet. This is, I need an edge, or this is not, this is way too good. And that's when you need to stop and allow yourself time to adjust. Take time with this. This is a person that will wait for you. But this is also you allowing yourself to actually be shown love, be shown compassion, and someone that has that take care of you. And slowly but steadily, you will allow yourself to be vulnerable. Choose closeness. Choose to be close with another human being. You could also be a child. It could be, if you're not open for love, it could be a child, or it could be a friend, a very close partnership. I think that if you are single now, you will have more community. So it's all about like breaking down those walls we have built around ourselves to not get hurt again. It's being honest with this other person and yourself, and taking small baby steps. Yeah, there is definitely an offer of love and compassion coming in for those of you that are open for it. It will almost be too good to be true. So this is, what is love for you? Is it marriage? So maybe someone is getting married. Like if you're in a relationship now, you're stepping up and maybe becoming a parent, or you're having, or if you're wanting kids, or you're getting married, or you're living separately, now you're living together. I see that step up in a commitment as well. But this is also closing your eyes and being in that energy of love even before it happens, or even before you manifest that person if you're looking for someone. It is also a very creative force. I think that this energy will allow yourself to create, will allow yourself to be more creative, and even inspire you to do some art, or writing, poetry, singing. It's just a very happy energy. So let's take a look at your tarot cards now. I'll have to take a look at this, but I think this is the Page of Wands. You also have the Two of Cups, obviously, which is the lovey-dovey kind of energy, like the finding a partnership, finding love. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So let's start at the beginning. This is the Page of Wands. It is the Novice of Creation. This could also be childlike energy of feeling like a child again, feeling much lighter, having much more play in your life, and being more creative in a way, just because. I mean, a child do not sit down and contemplate his or her art. They're just doing it for fun. that kind of energy, having a beginner's attitude, taking a dance class, knowing it's okay to fail, and knowing that you have to fail at something in order to be good. So I also think that you are putting in a lot of work here to create something. Some of you are creating a business, and it will take from you an attitude of being a novice. This page to me knows his or her worth too. And I'm also thinking about the Page of Swords for some reason. Very intelligent vibe. Could have some experience from academia, or you have some sort of long lasting experience in a field, and you're taking that and putting it into something else. So this could be a partnership in business as well, because the combination of the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Wands could be a partnership, starting a new business, doing something different. It's a bit out of your comfort zone or experience, but somehow you're having the know-how, but it would take a beginner's attitude. So this could be a partnership in business as well for you here. When we grow up, we have this aversion to failure, and I think that this would take of you to just take baby steps, allow yourself to fall, get up again, and do it again and again until you're good at it, and not saying, well, I'm not meant to walk, I'm not meant to build a business. And that's how you're having your victory here. Nine of Pentacles is an energy of financial independence, of being, and also a card of luxury. It's a card of affording life's luxuries. And, you know, what is it for you? Is it time to be with your family and friends? Is it travel? Is it more money? You know, I see an increase and I see a stability. And I think for some of you, that stability comes from merging your home with someone, merging finances together, building a home together. And having two incomes, going from being a single parent or single to having double, and being really good with money. I sense investments as well, investing money and failing a little bit, and then investing more wisely next time, and then somehow it leads you to achieve a lot. It could be a promotion at work. It's a newfound stability and happiness at home as well. Spending more time at home, starting a home-based business for some of you. You'll find yourself enjoying the finer things in life. Yeah, because oftentimes luxury and refinement accompany this card. It's a very, very beautiful energy, pile number one, and I'm so happy for you. You have earned this success. And you've also worked hard for it. You might not feel it though, but you have. It's the, you know, this card is the coming together of two hearts in harmony. And it is a very beautiful thing. So it could be different relationships, romantic, platonic, creative, business, whatever it is. It involves other people, merging with another person, having a partner in crime, and being very complementary to each other. Could be that your intellectual views clash here. And I think that there will be a little work to like merge together to find that respect and that common ground. But once you do, it's going to be very vulnerable. It's like you trust this person with your life. This is a fragile butterfly, and you trust, you come out of that cage and you trust. And I get the chills now. You trust the other person so deeply. Okay, so let's end your reading with this card. And this blew my mind, because I don't know if I can show you right now, but there are so many cards. There are 120 or more. And this is the card you have. True Love's Kiss. Reawakening, liberation, the power of love. You have so many cards of love here. A dark night of the soul is coming to an end, and a new day is dawning. The battles you have fought have made you strong and courageous. In the midst of all chaos, you have learned to keep your heart open like a beautiful blossom that never ceases to see the light. The magic within you has attracted many beings to adore you, and true love's kiss is bringing you back to life at last. That's like, I didn't read that card, I just saw the title, and that's very fascinating. It's almost as though it's that, knight on a charm. What you say, knight in shining armor? Yeah, you understand what I mean. That Cinderella kiss, waking you back to life, bringing you back to life. And I think your life has been so serious. It has been so many battles, and when this happens, it's almost difficult to trust that it's all done. But it is, and you will find a lot of strength in this other person, and it's bringing you back your childlike vibe, a lot more fun, a lot of lighthearted energy, and a lot of business success, or just feeling very content. In this victory card, she's just being content where she is. And that's what we all want, isn't it? We tend to think that money is all. And, I see money, but money without love or partnership or deep connections with someone somehow, not necessarily romantic, it's a bit empty. You can have all the money in the world. So I think this is a pal where you're learning that, and you're also embracing that and being really happy, letting go of like the dream of being a multi-billionaire or something. It's not that. It's having just enough and more. It's having that money for luxury. I see a step up here financially for sure, but also a lot of contentment in your heart. Who doesn't want that? Thank you so much for watching pile number 1. If you enjoyed this, and if you would like to book a reading that pertains to your individual energy only and go a lot deeper into specific questions that you have, feel free to book a reading with me. I have an Etsy store, and I'm giving a 10% discount to everybody that comes from YouTube. Feel free to check out my daily short readings as well in the short section under my profile. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in a future video. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2. So if you chose the Sage, this is going to be your reading. I just want to mention that these are general messages. General messages will never be individual, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. If you would like to book a reading with me, I do have an Etsy store. That would be a totally different reading with your individual energy of mind, but it is my intention that everybody that are drawn to this reading will get clear messages, specific messages regarding their questions in mind, and that you will feel a connection to the reading. So if this doesn't feel right, choose any of the other piles. Okay, so this is your energy 2 years from now, your life 2 years from now. So let's see what we have for you. Pile number 2. The first card out is walking away. And I feel that this move, I feel that it is a deliberate move to walk away, has been something that has been weighing on your mind heavily. Oh, there was a sound outside, so that's a confirmation. I think that some of you have already walked away from a person, a career, a place, or you're contemplating it now, and you're making deliberate moves to move to a new city, or move somewhere in your city or countries even. It is a sense of melancholy. Can't speak today. Melancholic feeling here, looking back and kind of doubting yourself, or even just appreciating what has been. So I feel that 2 years from now, you will look back at this moment, and you will send a lot of love to you, a lot of compassion to where you are right now. And 2 years from now, you know that you have come so far through that gate. You have achieved many of your dreams, and for some of you this is a spiritual quest, a spiritual journey. Some of you will travel and make some sort of what is it called, Yeah, me and words today are not so good. But you're walking a pilgrimage, for instance, or you're traveling for a living. I get a free spirited vibe and very spiritual as well. Okay. You might be 27 or 72 or in your 20s, early 30s. Yeah, but I see all ages here. And it's almost as though this is a crystal ball. You might be psychic. Well, you are. You have psychic abilities. And you might be sensing here that there is something else for me. You're kind of getting it from your guides, from your past on loved ones in meditation, or you're just sensing it in your heart. You just know it. This was never meant for a lifetime for me, this career, this place, whatever it is. And I have a longing for something new. It's also a lot of pink, so let's see what love has for you. Okay, so there is one card that I'm saving for last because it's always interesting to see. But where did it go? Where did it go? Yeah, this is the magical heart healing cards, and these are just having amazing messages on the back that oftentimes are very confirming. Okay, so these are your tarot cards. Okay, so where do we begin, Spirit? Okay, we're beginning here. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Yeah. So again, a very spiritual vibe here. The owl is very wise. Some of you have an owl as your spirit guide or spirit animal. It's a power animal here as well. So do your research for yourself. But you're gaining wisdom, spiritual knowledge. You might be doing a lot of research. So when you're a lot wiser, you've come so far, you've become so much wiser in 2 years. You've gone through the darkness, you've gone through the gate and towards a new fresh slate, and you're creating. You might be creatives. I get this bohemian vibe, free spirit kind of vibe. And you are on a everybody is on a spiritual journey. Everybody is spiritual because we are a spirit in a human body, like we're embodying our spirit. But you are very conscious soul, or you're getting to a place where that matters more and more. Yeah, and you will become a person people go to for advice or even readings, healing, Reiki, whatever it is for you. The storyteller, yeah. Look, that's a feather again. Feathered animals. A lot of smoke, a lot of mystery, mystic. You might have felt drawn to pile number 3 as well with a key. And you have 27 and 17. So significant things might have happened during those ages. Yeah, again, there is a blank slate. I'm just reading these cards very intuitively today because I always feel that there is a lot of messages in the symbols. Yeah, you might be you're rewriting your life, starting fresh. So you are well on that journey 2 years from now, because I think for many of you it has already begun. Some of you might be authors, speakers, teachers, scholars. Okay, there is a story too that wants to be told. It's the story of your life experience. So a memoir will be written eventually in your lifetime. I also sense a lot of rituals. So whatever rituals you've been doing, it's working. It's putting you in a different timeline, is what I'm hearing. I don't usually talk about timelines, but I'm sensing that for you, being put on a different timeline. Seeing things from a different perspective as well, a higher perspective. You might have changed from being an atheist or having a different world view to becoming really spiritual, or somehow merging faiths. I don't know what that means even, but like combining, finding new information here. Okay, so let's move on to your love oracle card. Chivalry. Look at that. And I saw the rose petals here. So 2 years from now. Oh, and there's another. That's the eagle. That's my spirit animal. So you might be connected to feather, to like seeing feathers, seeing animals. You're just looking for signs, and I think you sense a new person. This could be a renewal of a current relationship as well. This is someone that you will constantly get back to. Not that it's, well, for some of you it could be turbulent and you're leaving a relationship for good. For some of you are going back and forth. But no matter how it is for you, I sense that this person, if this is the person I'm connecting with, he or she would be someone that you would fall in love with again and again. That's what I'm sensing. And there is a lot of excitement with this person. I see that with the horse here. Being very, again, freedom. I assign horses with freedom. They're highly intelligent too. And looks like a person with that takes care of themselves. There is also this sparkle in their eye. You know, this person's eyes will stand out for you. Could even be a little mustache. If it's a girl, I just feel they're dressing really nice, and gifts might be their love language or your love language. They're like really good at noticing your love language and, you know, appreciating you. Friday, like Friday. Okay, so maybe roses every Friday, or whatever it is. Could be from a little bit of a different background. You might travel to see this person or meet them while on a travel. It kind of looks like a castle. This person might have a lot of money, and you could have much more free time to do the things you love. But yeah, this is a person that face up to many challenges that life presents, and he protects the people he loves and whatever he truly believes in. It's a protector and a provider, and he takes care of all relationships in his life. And remember, this is an energy. Roles can be reversed. Family, friendships, intimate relationships, and community. Deep respect for you, helping you thrive. Yeah, I sense like opening a door to someone. That's a lot of charm. But he also has this, this person also has this like wild side. You know, so it's the best of both worlds. It's not boring. It's like, if you know what I mean, it's not someone that are too sweet. This is someone that jokes with you, like there's a lot of fun and passion, and takes you out on adventures. It's not boring, right? You will not get bored of this person. Very exciting energy. So let's take a look at your tarot. High Priestess, obviously. Oh, how interesting with the roses or whatever. Like I sense like rose petals, kind of like a pink rose flowers. Pomegranates. This is a very interesting High Priestess card. Must say I love this deck. It's the Elemental Power Tarot. I feel like you're climbing the stairs again. You are achieving a much higher consciousness, or you're living a spiritual life, because, you know, we're all spiritual beings. We all have a spirit in, you know, we are spirit living a physical experience, but you're conscious about it, and you're putting into practice, and you're developing, and you're developing your psychic abilities. And this is just the beginning. I hear 2 years from now you're going to be almost like a, I sense, guru type of vibe, being acknowledged for what you do. And many of you, that's like mediumship, psychic abilities, that kind of thing, but also using this in your life to discern what is right and wrong, and or true and false. Yeah, I think some of you remember past lives, maybe Scotland, because I got the Scottish vibe, or even more North Africa, Morocco, Egypt, Peru. Past lives here are coming through. You might walk away from some karmic people, karmic ties during these years, and coming on the other side of that transition, you have a lot more peace, and you open up for a new person here, possibly, if you're not already with them. Okay, 3 of Cups, yeah. And a lot more, like a social life, a thriving social life, a lot more action. I sense there is like stirring the pot. If life has been boring, because I see a still water, beautiful enough, but maybe a bit boring, it's the stirring of the pot is creating action. You might meet someone on a social occasion. So I feel like you're very balanced, right? Balancing spirituality and the mundane life. Of going really deep and then going out and having fun. Might be celebrating some sort of achievement, and this might be this person coming in to congratulate you with your book, a milestone, maybe gemstone, maybe you're selling, making a store. This could be numerous things, but whatever you're working on, this person will help you to lend you the key to open the new doors as well. Support, emotional support, financial help, whatever it is, take you to your success. So let's move on. Oh wow, how powerful. Magician and the Empress. So you have 3 out of 4 tarot cards are major arcanas. So the next 2 years in your life is major, and it is starting with a spiritual awakening, or a walking away of a way of living, and then following your spiritual path, following your north star. There is a lot of manifestation. You're going to manifest quickly. So what you're doing on the inside will manifest quickly on the outside. And with the Empress card, that's a lot of abundance. That's a lot of creativity, fertile energy as well. So some of you might build a family. So it's interesting that he's looking at that tree. Could be looking at your family tree, working through. Some of you are leaving toxic family connections and just moving on with your life, but that's an extreme case. Whatever it is for you, it's this is beautiful. Okay. This energy is nurturing. It's the mother energy. So the fact that you have the Empress and the High Priest is just blowing my mind with your wisdom, your creativity, that goddess kind of energy. So the Empress is the mother or the goddess of the tarot. Her energy encompasses all that is warm, fertile, creative, and sensual in the world. Her strength comes from being gentle and compassionate, and loving without binding. When this card appears, it's pointing to either a material relationship in your life or the side of yourself that wants to love more. The Empress also suggests it's time for you to reconnect with nature. Go outside tonight and find the moon. Yeah, moon, spirituality. Beautiful. This is also self-empowerment and action. So I feel that you're celebrating some kind of achievement that you've already set into action and you're continuing to take. You have what it takes to create some sort of success. It will lead to a celebration of a milestone, to the very least. This is not a spread of stillness in action, in terms of action. There's a lot of spiritual stillness, but you're still taking a lot of action. So it's a very balanced energy. You are the wildcat, embracing speed, grace, and abilities. Don't be afraid to begin. You have the power of all 4 elements within your reach. Now is the time to use them. So the time is now. These 2 years are going to be crucial. Really, really powerful. So it's you, it's like it's you traveling between worlds here. Some of you, again, with Egypt and the temples, I don't know, I'm seeing columns here. Temples could be ancient Greece, whatever it is. You're kind of having a download, I think, from past lives or something. You might be entering temples. I mean, maybe you're Buddhist temple. You know, maybe you used to be a monk in a past life, for what I know. You're being ruled by the moons. You could be a Cancer or Pisces. Yeah, you're merging through. You're finding balance between the worlds here, the creativity, the action, and the stillness and the depth. Okay, so let's end your reading with this beautiful card, the unknown. Oh yeah, new journey, courage, trusting life. Holding on to that which is familiar may give you a sense of comfort and safety, but you will not find what you're truly seeking if you stay where you are. Release everything you know. Let go of all preconceptions of how things should or shouldn't be. Your soul wants to embark on a new adventure that will change your life in a truly wonderful way. Great blessings await you in the unknown. I step into the unknown with courage and faith. Well, I rest my case, and I think you're putting a lot of faith on because you are so spiritual. Oh, I got a runny nose, so maybe some of you have a runny nose. For you, I want to end the reading with a last tarot card. Okay, I want one. Okay, so Daughter of Swords. Yeah, don't doubt. It's like action time. Oh, yet another owl. How interesting. That's a confirmation. So it's interesting that this owl is closing her eyes and this owl is seeing everything. It's like seeing your spiritual view. Oh, how similar is these cards? Isn't that crazy? With that kind of drawing and this kind of drawing. Wow, pile 2. Seeing through the darkness. You're very different. You're seeing what not others are seeing. You're psychic. Some of you are psychic or opening up for it. And if you do readings, you are not the sugar-coated reader. You're like saying what you see. You might see, like, what is that called when you're seeing people as color, or you're very creative. There's a lot of like, yeah. This kind of blows my mind. Oh, wow. So let's take a look in the guidebook one last time to see if there is something that I didn't mention here. Yeah, being sharp and having that perceptive. You'll often find the Mother of Swords putting her sharp perceptions to use as a therapist, doctor, or teacher. Yeah, teacher is coming through again. She's extremely experienced and knowledgeable in her field. Yeah. Some think of her as all-seeing. This card can sometimes represent a woman going through a difficult time. She may have recently widowed or divorced, and usually without children. During this time, there's potential for her criticism to soar. Yeah, so you might have to speak up here. You might be going through a lot. There is a transition time for you. You have the wisdom to see yourself through this, and there is something beautiful coming out of this. Beautiful new colors, 3 of Wands. It's time for you to go through the threshold. Again, here, this kind of looks like 3 of Wands. Put this action into use. Yeah, bottom energy, Son of Swords. Again, another owl. So there are a lot of owls in this deck, but it's time for you. It's go time. It's show time. Okay, pile number 2. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to my Etsy store with a 10% discount is in the description box. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and sharing with your friends. Feel free to stick around and check out my shorts. I upload them Monday through Friday. So thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you next time. Bye. Hi there, pile number 3. So if you chose the key, this is going to be your reading. your life 2 years from now. Remember though that this is a general reading and take what resonates for you. If this feels totally off and not anything like what you're manifesting right now, check out any other pile or use this as an opportunity to see where to adjust your energy and focus. This is just an energy reflection of where you're looking right now or where you're taking action, putting your energy, and where that potentially could lead you. Okay, so I'm taking out one of the oracles. Where did it go? This is a beautiful confirmation oftentimes. It's just the magical heart healing cards with a lot of text on it. Very confirmational sometimes, so let's do that last. These are your tarot cards. This is a love oracle, and let's begin. 2 years from now, you have appreciation. Wow. I sense here that if some of you feel unappreciated right now, and it could be career, with a personal relationship, whatever it is, 2 years from now, you are being appreciated. I'm hearing having more recognition. So this depends on your focus. Could be all of the above. But for some of you, it's career. You're doing a lot of putting a lot of work and not having the reward, or you're trying to manifest something and it hasn't happened yet. Or you feel underappreciated, you're doing all the work and nobody's doing anything, and being on the verge of burnout. 2 years from now, you're in a different situation. But I do see here that there's a lot of weeds. So I think that some of you are going to find something that you like to do. It's like I enjoy gardening. It's a reward in itself. Or you're finding an activity that you like to do, an exercise regime that you like to do, and you have done it, and you have transformed your life. It's a metaphor though. Use that as a metaphor of finding an exercise, and through doing that and enjoying it, you're totally transforming your body. So that can be applicable to your life as well. Finding something that you enjoy to do and doing it with joy, and then having it transform your life. Someone coming in to help you too. I feel like some of you are doing all the work with a child or at home, and for some of you, you might be single for a while and then finding someone to appreciate you, or they will change to match that. But I feel if they don't have it in them, I think that you will rather be alone, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But you will appreciate life much more, and you will have people around you that appreciate you and are not seeing your flaws. It's almost as though they're focusing on that rose rather than everything that is not working. So it's a perspective change as well. And also I'm seeing having that sun finally shine upon you and creating that beautiful harvest here. But it does take for you, it's like a perspective thing. Look at the sun rather than what's not shining, Let's move on. I choose love no matter what. Again, kind of looks like the clouds here, and then you're choosing to focus on love, focus on the light and what's good. And that is not easy when you're standing in the shadow. If you're living in a place where the sun never shines, but you're taking yourself to the sun, and you're taking yourself out of a situation that doesn't represent you, or that doesn't feel appreciative or rewarding, and you're choosing what you love to do, or you might be choosing a partner that your family do not approve of, but you're choosing love anyway. And I think they might come around when they're seeing how this person treats you, because you might come from a relationship that was not good, or in your past, or this person reminds them of someone from your past, and they're not the same person at all. Okay, so let's move on. Higher view. Beautiful. So pile number 2 had a lot of owls, so you might have felt drawn to pile number 2 as well. Something here is having a ripple effect. You're deciding to cast a stone. It had ripple effects, and I think it's You might panic at first, but it's going to be very positive. You have a key, so it's like this is a symbol for opening doors and having solutions. So when you're looking for a solution, you'll find it. That's the kind of energy I feel. When you're looking for a solution, you will find it. What is up with all the clouds and the sun coming through? So again, another metaphor for the sun card. Your life looking up. Again, you're having a higher view, a higher perspective of your life. I think you're going to be more appreciative of your like take a pick, your health, where you're living, your opportunities, your circumstances, or for your ability to take you away from that or take you out of a difficult situation and into something new. You might even travel over water or move over water, move overseas. Going to be really, really grateful for this. Pile number 3. Beautiful energy. You might be 41, or you might have been in a 15-year-long relationship or something. Take what resonates. For some of you, you are in a good relationship, and this is you focusing on career. For others, that you love, passion project, career. For others of you, it's the roles are reversed. You have a beautiful career, but now you want love, or you just want to move. Whatever you're wanting to do, I think you're going to be in an energy of appreciation 2 years from now. I think you're going to, you might have, if you lived a very busy life where everything was automatic, like it was the same old routine all the time, I think you're going to step out of that, have more time to breathe, time to enjoy, and time to appreciate what you actually have. Getting out of stress. I think also you're getting out of your comfort zone, very much so. Stepping into the spotlight, in one way or another, perhaps. Being seen, stepping up the commitment. You've gone from the darkness to the light in 2 years. And for some of you, that could mean leaving a relationship and having a single life that you love. Or let's see, maybe there is new love coming in for you. Or you are in a good relationship, but you want to shift your career. Yeah. I think that one way to be successful in your endeavor is to connect with other people and stepping out of the way that you have perceived the world. Seeing the clouds or feeling the clouds, because it's very real. You know, sometimes life is shit. But when you're starting to see the sun, see like, oh, I'm appreciative of this, I'm grateful for that, you're starting to shift, and that has powerful ripple effect throughout your life, and it's taking you out of the cloudy landscape and into the light. See your life from above, from a higher point of view. You can see for miles. No more blaming people for your circumstances, you know, you're taking charge. I'm not saying that you ever did, but maybe you're moving away from someone being negative. Yeah. And 2 years from now, you are way over that person or whatever it was that kept you in the shadows, that career or something. You're way above that. You're in a totally different place now. Beautiful. Oh, how wonderful. Inner peace. This is you are enough. Of course you are. I think that many of you, again, look at that. And look how similar they are. So maybe you look like that. But didn't I just say that you have more time to yourself? More time to like you're enough, appreciating yourself, appreciating life. You're studying something. Maybe you're going to be a student, or you're going to study something, or you're just traveling and like you're enjoying your book. This kind of 9 of Pentacles energy, to be honest, having that bit of a luxury going on. Maybe you're writing a book and publishing it, and you're creating that inner world for someone else, a self-help book, or you're getting a lot of help from that. You might be journaling too, and affirming what you want to create. You're going to be in a much better place, appreciating your life, having peace. So if you come from a turbulent workplace or relationship, it's going to feel like silence, freedom and silence. And you're living like a bit slower, Henry the Snail, a little bit slower, seeing the seasons change. Some of you are definitely retiring or changing to a less hectic career. You're valuing that inner peace so much more than you used to. So third, if you are in a 15-year-old relationship or career, 2 years from now is 17 years of that cycle, you know? So that's a confirmation. You are very unique, know that, and you're very valuable. Be yourself and attract the love specifically created for you. Yeah, you're not settling for less. You're not settling for less than what you deserve because you appreciate yourself now and you have chosen love. You have chosen what feels good. And anything less than that is a no-no, right? It's you having a much better self-esteem. You're finding yourself so that the person coming in, or so that the relationship that you are in doesn't have the responsibility of fulfilling you because you're already fulfilled. You're already in peace. So this is a very beautiful energy. So let's move on to your tarot cards. This is the King of Pentacles, baby. Oh my God. Did we say financial freedom? Repeat after me. Financial freedom. And these are roots. Look at that. It's interesting because I love this deck, by the way. So the suit of the Pentacles, the Earth suit, is like it's representative as it's a seed, right? You're sowing the seed, and this is you having roots. It's not only a seed; it has become a grown tree with deep roots. So your career is definitely going to be much more stable, rooted, fruitful, and allowing yourself to have inner peace about your financial situation. Could be a person too coming in with this financial stability, helping you with that so that you can focus on what you love more and choose that side hustle. This blessing can come in many ways, different for each and every one of you, but you might be a leader or you're meeting someone that are a leader. It's very established energy. Love it. You have the 8 of Wands. So this might be traveling, long distance communication. It sometimes signifies a lot of action and movement too. I kind of see like someone building a house for some reason, especially with the King of Pentacles. Building a house, having a strong foundation, creating movement. And now you have the Page of Cups. Yeah, so when you have rebuilt yourself in a way, you're manifesting. It's a suitor kind of energy. Might be 2 people here that you are choosing between, but I think that for the most part, this is just saying that your life is going to be stable. Someone might come in quite fast though. Long distance communication, like dating online, meeting someone whilst traveling, or out of the blue when you have found that inner peace, you know. Oh my God. Yeah, didn't I talk about the tree and the roots? 6 of Cups. Look at all the roots here and all the color. Life is going to be so beautiful in 2 years from now when you're going to stand so firm. That's another message. Standing so firm. And what people didn't see is that it's almost like though you are a tiny tree. That's how people saw you before, or they judged you somehow, someone in your life. But you had those strong roots. You were like unshakable. And now you've grown so much from that experience and grown even stronger. This might be someone from your past. No, some of you is like, oh, no, fuck that. I don't want anybody from my past. And if so, of course not. That's not for you. But for others, you could be a childhood sweetheart or your best friend when you were a child or something. Someone you haven't seen in 15 or 17 years. Might be 41 now or something. seeing your beauty, seeing the beauty of all your life experiences that has made you so strong. And if that wasn't enough, you have a wish fulfillment card. This is your cup runneth over with joy. So, wow. I'm so happy for you, pal number 3, because I think you've been through so much. You've been in the shadow of someone, or you felt as though like people are not seeing my worth, or I'm not seeing my worth. But underneath this, behind the scenes, underneath the surface, you were growing super strong, super resourceful. Took the nourishment from Gaia. I mean, through your roots, so wise. You might be very knowledgeable too, and you're going to have wish fulfillment here. And for some of you, that is a wish fulfillment of love connection, building a business. For others of you, like I see specifically an online business, an online store, services online. So I asked, what is this wish fulfillment? And it's, look at the rainbow, Daughter of Pentacles. Some of you might be manifesting a child though. Recovering. Okay, so you, look at all the darkness. Leaving all the disappointments in the past. Seeing the past for what it is. Creating beauty. Having that, finding that pot of gold. You know, but you needed to walk that path first, right? So that wish fulfillment for some of you is career, stability in money, finances. For others of you, it's a family life. It's bliss and harmony. At last, it's wishes coming through. Worries and fears are cast away. It's a new phase of harmony and peace, right? The world seems to be granting you your every wish. It's good health. Again, maybe creating very good health. Good, taking care of yourself. Happiness and even material gains heading your way, which is always something that we take, isn't it? Six of Cups is also talking about memories from childhood and having a lot of joy. It's the magic and innocence of childhood. So children might be coming through, and old friends might come back. Moving back to your hometown, or moving from your hometown to a city, whatever feels right. It's very joyful. These cards combine are very joyful. There is love here. There is a lot of action and success materially. So I couldn't have been happier if I chose this pile. Yeah, this is something to look forward to. Okay. What else, Spirit? It is having patience, though. This takes time and patience. You're seeing the potential in people around you. You might hire people too, or there are collaborations here that grows a lot stronger. Collaborations, a lot of career, taking action, but not from a place of stress. Yeah, you're forming a vision and you're letting go of the outcome, and that's difficult. And then you're focusing on cultivating that inner peace, and you're continuing despite what it seems. You're turning around and seeing the progress rather than everything that is not working yet. Choose that love. Choose love, the vibration of love or above. Love is a high vibration, and that will take you so far. So let's end your reading with this card. Divine protection. Card 40. Feeling safe, higher purpose, higher view, higher purpose. You are safe on your path to joy, By choosing to follow your heart's guidance, you align yourself with your soul's highest purpose. God is walking hand in hand with you on your journey, making sure that the circumstances in your life enable you to fulfill your divine mission in the best possible way. And truly, you are the greatest service to the world when you're happy and at peace. Are you kidding me? Yeah, follow what you love, follow that guiding star. I am divinely guided and protected on my path. Of course, you are, pile number 3. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope that this resonated and gave you some joy today. Remember, that's the energy we want to be in, especially for you, pile 3. Love and joy, inner peace. That's all you need to do. Of course, you're taking action as well. I know you will. Wow. Feel free to share this video with other people. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. I do offer private readings. If you would like to book one with me, that would be welcomed. If not, thank you so much for supporting my channel by interacting with the video. Have an amazing one. Thank you for being here. Bye.